Hi everyone, hope you are doing good. So today in this session we are going to discuss about software testing and quality assurance. This is a work done by Sai Teja, Jeena, Bushair and myself. We'll be discussing about three different topics. The first one is software quality design, then quality assurance and finally JUnit. So the first one, software quality design. A software design is very much important for a product quality because a design decision can impact various software quality attributes, either positively or negatively. So, I said the software design must be good, right? And it is important for a product quality. But how can we evaluate it? How do we know the software design is good? For that, we can use three view models through which we can effectively view any design problem. We'll have a quick look through that. The first one is design principles. So we have some coarse-grained principles such as abstraction, encapsulation, modularization, and hierarchy. And the next level of granular principles can be mapped to one of these coarse-grained principles. For example, granular principles such as generalization, localization, ordering, factoring, and substitutability map to the principle of hierarchy. Next is constraints. So we have some project-specific constraints that the design should adhere to, such as language constraints, platform constraints, framework and library constraints, domain constraints, and architectural constraints. Next is design quality attributes. The quality attributes such as understandability, changeability, extensibility, reusability, testability, and reliability. Next, software quality assurance. So, a software quality assurance is nothing but a process which ensures that all software engineering processes, methods, activities, and work items are monitored against the defined standards. So, these defined standards could be one or a combination of any, like ISO 9000, CMMI model, etc. The software quality assurance incorporates all software development processes, starting from defining the user requirements to coding until release. So, the primary goal of the software quality assurance is obviously to ensure quality to the customers. Software quality assurance plan. So, this plan identifies the SQA responsibilities of a team, lists the areas that need to be reviewed and audited. It also identifies the SQA work products like prepper section, reference section, software configuration management section, problem reporting and corrective action section, tools, technologies and methodology section, code control section, and records collection, maintenance and retention section, and testing methodology. So these are the various SQA activities. The first one is obviously making a plan, creating an SQA management plan, then setting the checkpoints, apply software engineering techniques, executing formal technical reviews, having a multi-testing strategy, enforcing process adherence, controlling change, measure change impact, performing SQA audits, maintaining records and reports, and manage good relations. So, software testing. So, a software testing is obviously the process or method of finding errors in a software application or a program so that the application functions according to the user's requirements. We have different types of software testing, and they are unit testing, component testing, smoke testing, integration testing, regression testing, sanity testing, system testing, and user acceptance. So, JUnit. JUnit is a unit testing framework for the Java programming language, and it plays a big role in regression testing. An open source framework, it is used to write and run repeatable automated tests. As with anything else, the JUnit framework has evolved over time. The major change to make note of is the introduction of annotations that came along with the release of JUnit 4, which provided an increase in organization and readability of JUnits. And how to set up JUnit? The common IDEs such as Eclipse and IntelliJ already have JUnit functionality installed by default. If one is not using an IDE and perhaps relying solely on a build system such as Maven or Gradle, the installation of JUnit for 5 is handled via the pom.xml or build.gradle respectively. It is important to note that JUnit 5 was split into 3 modules, one of these being a vintage module that supports annotation or syntax of JUnit 4 and 3, although usage of JUnit 3 is frankly dismal and typically seen only in much older projects. So, hope you understood what about these topics we discussed today, and have a good day, all. Thank you.